Well, shit. What are y'all doing? This is awful. It's still March. How many days in March? When is April gonna fucking get here? What? My mother holding up the steps asking me who I'm talking to. I'm talking to my friends. Mama, quit bothering me. How much more of this can I take? These boots are made for walking, and that's just what you'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Boots, ready, start, walking. I want a pair of shit kickers, sir. These are the boots I want. Hello, everybody. It's Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty. I thought it was a microphone. So when I first got sober about 25 years ago, my spiritual advisor at the time said, you know, honey, one of your biggest fears is heterosexual men. I said, well, no shit, it wasn't exactly a picnic on the playground. And he said, well, you know, in recovery, we don't go around our fears, over them, under them, we go through them. So you need to join a stag recovery group of all men. Well, I went to this meeting. I've never been so scared in my life. They were big old, about 50 of the butchest old guys. He said to me, my sponsor said, I want you to walk right up to the podium and tell them you're scared of them. And so I called him from outside and I said, listen, do you think that I should just tell him I'm gay right off the bat? And my sponsor said, honey, you got to walk to the podium. They're going to know. My car won't open. Why won't my car open?
Sir, that's my car. Get off my car, please.
Stop.
Everywhere I go, I like get in my car, get in my house. The guy is like a freak.
I stalk.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I'm hard to love, it's true. I'm a little more rough than smooth. It's a wonder I found somebody like me, like you. I'm like Scotch and Tobacco bands. I'm like B-side bands, Van Zandt. I'm always
making love to each other. Islands in the street, that's what we are.
Yes.
Never in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to
Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty. You know, years ago, my phone rang and it was my twin sisters, and they said, Leslie, Mother says that she has gone blind. I said, what? Put her on the phone. Mother said, hello. I said, Mother, what's wrong? She said, son, I can't open my eyes. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, exactly what I said, Leslie. I can't open my eyes. And so she couldn't. She just tried, she couldn't open her eyes. So she finally ended up at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. And the doctor sat me down and he said, you know, Mr. Jordan, it's called hysterical blindness. It's a psychosomatic. I said, well, no shit. We knew that. But he said, it's the mind telling the body no more. Women in Cambodia who witnessed the atrocities of the killing fields, this is what happened to them. I said, well, what the fuck did she see? I guess that's what a gay son can do to a sweet little Baptist woman. Yikes.
What?
When I want your critique, I'll ask.
Well, you don't have to ask. I'll just give it to you.
And I'll tell you to
Just
shut the
because
fuck up.
you keep
dress like a cowboy, you're going to have to learn to walk like a cowboy. Friend picks me up in a Range Rover. Oh, how lovely. Range Rover. Listen, I think I have a lawsuit. Range Rovers are not good for people that are vertically challenged. Watch me try to get into a Range Rover. Hey everybody, fellow hunker-downers, Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty from Lombard Street in San Francisco, the crookedest street in the world. I was going to try to find a straight street in San Francisco, but I don't think there is one. And there's nothing wrong with being a little bent. So I'm going to get some exercise. I plan to hike all the way up Lombard Street. Maybe not. Taxi! Well, I'm here making enough chicken salad for an army of one because I'm in lockdown. You know, the sweet Asian couple that take care of my plants when I'm gone brought me face mask, gloves, and then they brought me this herbal incense powder. It's from Bhutan. Traditional Chinese medicine. It's how to avoid the corona because it you do little snorts and it'll help your immune system. But I'm scared. One time at a nightclub in New York, they gave me one of these with some illicit substance in it, and I went in the bathroom. Well, I came out and my friend said to me, "You snorted a gram. There's none left." Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. But anyway, I was the dancing queen that night. 22 years clean and sober, so I can tell stories like that. Y'all soldier on, man. Hey guys, nothing gets me more stressed out than traveling. But look, in the San Francisco airport, they have a yoga room. Well, shit! Namaste. Okay, I feel so much better. Well, shit. What are y'all doing? Screwing? There was an article in the New York Times about all the rules for sex during the pandemic. It said the best is masturbation. My God, I'm 65. I can't even do that. It takes too long. It's too involved. I bet there'll be a lot of babies born. 9 months be Christmas babies. I feel like y'all all out there screwing, and here I am just sitting. Well, screw on.
Hey Leslie, so are you ready to learn one of the dance moves from my dance?
Yeah, 15 of 66. 15 years old, 66. Keep that in mind.
So remember to count to 7, then clap. So you go left, right, left, right, clap, clap.
Whoa! Let me see your clap.
Clap, clap. Yep, like that. Okay, so do you want to try music?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I guess. Hell shit. What are y'all doing? I'm heading back to California because my family is okay and in good shape, and I'm gonna hunker down there. First, I gotta count all my money. You know, years ago, I did Las Vegas Pride, and they said, "Can we pay you in cash, Mr. Jordan?" I said, "I guess so. How much do you owe me?" They said, $4,000. They started peeling off $100 bills. Woo! I put that wad in my back pocket. I started walking to the casino. I liked the way that felt. So now, I faced my money like Daddy taught me. Let's see what we have. 5, 10, 11, 12. Woo! I got a gangster wad. I'm going back to California where all the international stars are. Sometimes I just stun myself with my original thinking. I should be an inventor or something. Okay, so you got a bag of chips and you got no clips. You know, so what on earth do you do? Oh, well, let's take magnets off the refrigerator. Job done. Watch out, Rachel Ray. I'll take my 3 million followers. I'll start me a little home channel. Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. And I still can't say anything. It's good news, though. But the studio, of course, wants to make the announcement. I can't say who. Because one time, listen, I announced without knowing it. They asked me, is Will and Grace coming back? I said, it is. Well, I didn't know for sure. Well, I got in big trouble with everybody over there at Will and Grace for running my big yap. Another time I was at Boston Pride. They said, what's up next, Mr. Jordan? This years ago. I said, I'm going to be on American Horror Story with Lady Gaga. Well, they hadn't announced her yet. Ooh, I got in trouble then, too. It didn't matter about me announcing, but to announce Lady Gaga. So I can't announce anything, but it's coming. Ooh, I'm so happy. Wait till you hear, honey, you'll shriek. So you might be wondering why I seem a little jittery. You know, my friend, the brothers Osborne are performing, and they've asked me to come out on stage. I don't have to really do anything, but I've got. Get the fuck out of here! Hey everybody, it's Leslie Allen Jordan, and I'm in my happy place. It's a beautiful farm with horses. These are all rescue horses. They were probably headed to slaughter or something, and then they were given this piece of heaven. Come on. Come on, don't be scared. Oh. Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty. I'm staying in a hotel, and across the street is a cheesecake factory.
kept looking out the window. It's pouring rain. I said, no, I'm not going to go over there in the rain to get a slice of cheesecake. 10 minutes later, I look out there. No, I'm not going to go over there. I got cheesecake. But look, they didn't put anything to eat it with, not a fork. So I am eating cheesecake with my back scratcher. You got to improvise. I cleaned it real good.
Well, shit, fella hunker-downers, here it is, Black Friday, and I don't do my Black Friday shopping at the department stores or anything. I go to a restaurant, because little fatty loves to eat. I've got everything here from steak au poivre, I've got shrimp scampi, I've got all kinds of bread pudding and this and that, and it's all for me. You're not going to believe this, what the turtles are doing. No, this is not animatronics. This is like the real thing.
Where are you?
I'm in Necker Island, Richard Branson's private, where the turtles just do it.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy.
Oh! Cardi B's new song, WAP. W-A-P, that's an acronym. Oh, oh, Lord, no. I can't believe it. Well, that is just shocking. Oh, my God, there's some whores in his house. There's some whores. Well, that's just, oh, my Lord. I guess, well, I don't judge. To each his own. I guess every garbage can has its lid, but, oh. So it has come to this. Arning to pass the time and watching a murder program on television. Honey, she killed him, and then she fed him to the tigers. That much we know, but what I can't figure out is poor little meth mouth. That kid telling about it doesn't have a tooth in his head, and he won't put his shirt on. Son, you got to get camera ready. Can't help your teeth, but put a shirt on. Flabbergasted. I just went to the store and I said, do you carry newspapers? He said, what? I said, newspapers. He said, newspapers? I said, no newspapers. He said, I'm sorry, sir, I can't understand what you're saying. What do you do with them? I read them, like the New York Times. He said, oh, over there. And now I'm sitting in the car wondering to myself, well, is it my southern accent? I'd like newspapers. Them newspapers.
Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees.
Hands on your knees.
Get funky with it.
What?
Get funky with it.
Oh, yeah.
Kids these days.
Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right foot, let's stump. Left foot, let's stump. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stump. Left foot, let's stump. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands.
Hey kids, it's Leslie Allen Jordan. You know, I'm walking down these streets, but I'm not afraid. There's been a lot of talk, about thugs and thieves and how these mean streets. I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared.
Leslie, this is a Hollywood movie set.
Well, I know it's a Hollywood movie set, but I'm still not afraid, of these mean streets. Hey, fella hunker You know, things are really starting to look up. Oh my word. It's anatomically correct. But she has on panties. Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty in a funky house in Palm Springs, and this is my new motto in life. Feed me tacos and tell me I'm pretty. Simple.
You're a jerk. Why you tripping? I ain't even do nothing. You're a jerk. I'm a jerk. You ain't never lied, but hey, do me a favor, call me jerk one more time. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. Hey, you're a jerk. I know.
I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go, real slow. Don't you see, baby, I see us perfect.
Well, hello everybody. It's time for my annual reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, oh Comet, oh Cupid, oh Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned. Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. It's Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty on National Fruitcake Day. Did you know? I love fruitcake. I've been to 3 stores, though, and nobody carries fruitcake. One place told me we hadn't carried it in 3 years. So I bought a cake, and I put some fruit on top of it, pomegranate, 2 plums, and an apple on top of the cake. It's not going to be the same. So Hello to all you fellow fruitcake lovers and all you fellow fruitcakes. Because that's it. It's National Fruitcake Day. It's our day, all you fellow fruitcakes.
Hey, Mufasa. Oh my God! You better kill it! You better kill it! Show me something! Oh, shit, savage! Hey, go, Mufasa! Hey, Mufasa! Hey!
Well, it's Leslie out of Jordan reporting for duty. My DNA ancestry kit came. Woo! I don't know what you have to do, spit in a cup or something. But you know what I'm afraid of? What if they get my DNA and then, let's see, welcome to, what if they get my DNA and then they clone it? They make a clone of me with my DNA, and then what if that clone becomes a serial killer? And then what if they catch me, and then I got to go to prison, and I didn't do it, my clone did. Anyway, I worry about things like that. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Well, shit, what are y'all doing? I waited a few days. Betty White's birthday, who was my dear friend, was the other day, and everyone was asked to give money to a animal shelter, which I did in her memory. But I've shared several stories about Betty. My favorite is, I worked with her many times over the years, and at the end of the day, she'd always say this. She'd look at me and say, now listen, you go straight home. And that can be read in many different ways. One, don't you go to the bar or go hook up. You take care of yourself, stay out of trouble. But it could also mean just that. You go straight home and stay out of trouble. Take care of yourself. So anyway, I miss her. So I'm going to say to each of you, in memory of dear Betty White, you go straight home. Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. Every once in a while in life, you reach a point where you have to make a decision, a big decision, and you realize that this decision could really change the trajectory of your career, your life, and so you need to give pause. So, I just don't know if I should eat the s'mores or the lemon bar. They're both from Monkey Cakes, which is in my neighborhood, and they're both very delicious. I think it's going to be the s'mores. Oh my God. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to eat both. Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. Oh, I got so much to worry about. My face, the dermatologist froze these little spots. He said not to worry. He gave me supplements, so they're going to be fine. But I worry about Tom Brady. What is he going to do now? How's he going to afford that beautiful wife of his? And I used to watch him for 4 to 5 hours every Saturday. What am I going to do now? Watch him play. Which game is it he plays? Something. Baseball? I can't remember. Anyway, maybe I'd be willing to hire him. He could come be my assistant. He could be an intern for me. He could teach me how to take a snap. Whatever that means, I've heard that before. He could teach me. Yeah. Silly.
Well, hello, all my hunker-downers, my dear friends. It's Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty. Don't worry about me. I've been to the dermatologist. He just burnt a couple of little, you know, precancerous things. He says I'm going to be fine. But anyway, I've been thinking a lot lately about dear Don Norman, who was my sponsor in recovery. He died a while ago. But he would always just say these 3 words to me, no matter what I told him I had done or what kind of trouble I was in or what advice I needed. Stove, hot, ouch. What is it? Why, Leslie Allen Jordan, do you return to and do the same behavior over and over again, knowing you're going to get burnt? So why do you do that? I don't know. That's my lesson for today. Just repeat to yourself, stove, hot, ouch. And then you won't repeat the same behaviors over and over. That's the definition of insanity, by the way. Yep. That's it. Mr. Jordan's in the pulpit today. Stove, hot, ouch.
They call me her, they call me Jane. That's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name. They call me quiet girl, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name. I'm Mr. Catch if they throw me the ball.
Hey, fellow hunker-downers, I got the best present. My brother sent me some tennis shoes. It's his line. See, they're called Air Jordans. Michael's his name. Yeah, we're so proud of him. He's a very, very good basketball player. You know, I'm an actor, but he has done so well. And next time I see him, he says he's going to teach me a game of horse and help me improve my ups. Boom! Good morning, my fellow hunker-downers. You know, my bosses at Fox are so thoughtful. They send me gifts. But what's the occasion? What the hell is this? Okay, my whole life I've heard about Aspen. Well, I'm here. I didn't understand what the big deal was. I get it. I'm buying into the hype. Look at this. And there's a lot of like rich people and stuff. It's like somewhere where you would find Andy Cohen and the Housewives. Well, Andy and the Housewives, move, bitch. Get out the way. Make some room for Leslie J. Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. You know, I've been thinking a lot about my mother. I love her so much. I'm going to get to go see her in a few weeks. And just all the sacrifice that she gave for my twin sisters and I when we were young. It was all about us, you know, and you have to almost be an adult looking back to realize that. And when I was about 12, I told her, I confided in her. She was my best friend. I told her I thought I was gay. I didn't know that word. I think I used queer, or I just knew that the boys at school had been teasing me a little bit. And she thought on it, and I thought she might pull her Bible out. I wasn't sure, but she said, you know, son, I think that you probably need to just live a quiet life. Otherwise, you'll be subject to ridicule, and I could not bear that. So, here I am, living a quiet life, Mama. Well, hello, hunker-downers. My fellow hunker-downers, reporting from the set, my dressing room. I'm a little bored. I've been in here a while. You know, you spend a lot of time in your dressing room while they're shooting all the other stuff. And, You know, the way I while away the time is sometimes I just organize and, you know, fix things up. So right now I'm working on my bathroom and my dressing room. Look, I added a lovely picture of Mime and I above the toilet, and then a diffuser, and then these flowers that my agency sent me. You know, they've been treated. They'll last for 100 years. They're real roses. But, you know, the quandary is, and it's one of the oldest quandaries in the world, should the toilet paper go this way, or should it go this way? You know, we love labels. So are you a top or a bottom? Chime in.
Oscar goes to Dune.
Oh, my Lord. Did Will Smith and Chris Rock just get into an entanglement? What's this world coming to?
People always ask me who's the nicest and meanest celebrities. Nicest, obviously Jen Gardner. She's an angel. Meanest, probably Leslie Jordan.
Don't get me started, honey. I'm a bad bitch.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. I got my results from Ancestry DNA. And it turns out that I'm Welsh, Scottish, and English. And I'm a distant cousin of Sir Anthony Hopkins. And also a distant cousin of Reginald Dwight. I found out that's Elton John. So, it said that I get my blue eyes from Sir Anthony, and my homosexuality from the Dwight side, Elton John's family. I think it's all bullshit.
All right, so I'm on a date and I think I'm gonna get laid.
No, honey, you're not getting laid. Pillow talk. One time I was on a cruise with my twin sisters to Alaska, and out of the blue, one of my twin sisters started drinking about 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why, maybe because she's a drunk, but I was pissed at her. So she was sitting there, she said all of a sudden, "Where are we?" I said, "We're on a cruise." She said, "Well, I know that, Lissy Allen, but where is the boat?" I said, "Well, we were in a town called Sitka, and you were drinking. You didn't even go see. So now we're on our way to Ketchikan." And a few minutes later, she said, "When are we going to get this shit can?" And somebody heard her say that, and that became the rallying cry on the boat. You'd hear people holler, "When are we going to get this shit can?" Shitcan's a beautiful city, though. You should visit it. I'm riding a bird. Jordan, wearing Jordans. I just left the Nike store. My cool Air Jordans. Look up to the pockets. What? A condom. Oh. Nike slogan is just do it. I get it. I get it. What's in this other pocket? Another condom. Well, like a Boy Scout, you know, you gotta be prepared. Sorry to disappoint all my fans. I'm a bad boy now. Just embracing my true Leslie Jordan bad boy nature. I'm gonna be running around, slaying demons. Keep playing, you little hellions. I'm gonna shoot fire from my hands if they'll let me. So if you want to be as bad as Leslie Jordan, download Diablo Immortal for free on iOS Android and PC. I don't know what those are, but they told me to say it, so I said it. Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. It's Leslie Jordan reporting for duty. I'm here in the airport flying home. Well, listen, when I got to security, they pulled me out of the line, and they said they had to check me for bomb residue. But put me behind a curtain and started sealing me up. Listen, I know I'm hot, and I know that dynamite comes in small packages. But really, now, I was thinking about maybe I should file a complaint. Except I kind of liked it. Well, hey, y'all, if I'm talking funny, I have a mouth completely filled with Novocaine. I went to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned. They gave me laughing gas, peach-flavored laughing gas. I love it. I'm still a little high. Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. Leslie Allen Jordan report for duty. I've got all of Las Vegas at my feet. You know what they say. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Look at here. I ate every one of them, but I put the boxes back. You better not tell on me.
Oh, Leslie Jordan, what are you doing here?
Auditioning.
You are not auditioning. You're here to help us choose a lifeguard, not audition to be a lifeguard. Come over here.
Hey, I'm Leslie Jordan, world-renowned actor. You may know me from Will and Grace. You might know me from Instagram. Who knows? You may know me from the alley in West Hollywood.
He's very popular everywhere he goes.
Namaste. Hello, yes. Oh, So Trixie called and said I need a favor. So what else is new? Yeah, you need a favor. It involves lifeguards. Oh well. Who knows what sort of shenanigans we'll get up to. So here I am in my car, minding my own business, and this crazy person comes running up to the side here. He ambushed me. I'm a freak magnet. And he said, "Are you nuts? Driving that car with the top down when there's so many schizophrenics around here? They could chop your head off. You don't even know what's going on. And you ain't got no hat on. And you're going to get skin cancer and la, la, la." And I just sit there a minute, and finally I said, "Get the fuck away from my car." And it scared him so bad he took off running. But I am going to listen to him. Put my top up. You know, because I could get skin cancer. Lord. I came up with this theory a few years ago about the way you could tell if a guy was straight or gay without just asking him. You tell him, you got something on your fingers. Straight guy will go, what? Gay guy, what? Now also, it works this way too. You got something stuck to your shoe. Straight guy. Gay guy. You got something stuck to your shoe. Also, if they go like this, if you say, you got something stuck to your shoe, and they go like this, look. Bisexual. It'll work every time. Try it. Here's a funny story about my mama. When we were growing up, she was plagued with these sort of psychosomatic illnesses that we weren't quite sure what was wrong. The most memorable being when she couldn't open her eyes. She just said, I can't open them. I can't open them. They won't open. And almost a year went by. She couldn't open her eyes. She ended up at the Mayo Clinic. Well, the doctor sat me down and he said, Mr. Jordan, it's psychosomatic. And I said, well, no shit. We grew up with it. He said, but it does have a name. It's called hysterical blindness. And the women in Cambodia who witnessed the atrocities of the killing fields, this is what happened to them. Well, what the fuck did she see? A gay son? Could be.
Well, shit.
That's mine.
How y'all doing?
No, that's mine too. Well, shit, how y'all doing? Jelly roll.
I gotta call you back.
With a queen bed, or you want two beds? You want a smoker or non-smoker? I'll take off $10.
Excuse me, ma'am. Miss, I have this map here.
Let me put you on hold to me in 1 second. Can I help you?
Well, I got a map of Manhattan, but I don't
That's
know.
great that you got a map of Manhattan. That's wonderful, sir.
Yep. I don't know if this is the top or this is the bottom of Manhattan. It's a mile.
What do I look like to you, a directionalist? I can't help you.
Welcome to New York.
Get out of here.
He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands.
Who else has he got?
He's got all them queers in his hands. He's got all them queers in his hands. He's got all them queers in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got all those straights in his hands. He's got all those straights in his hands. He's got all those straights in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Straight people too.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Hey, fellow hunker-downers, it's Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty. I'm at a party. Look, oh my goodness, look at all this. Very, very fancy. It looks like maybe a movie star lives here. I don't know. It's... Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it is a movie star. Sharon Stone.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lady, tell me she's a lady.
Well, this just takes the cake. there was an article I was reading about this couple who were having sex out in public at the baseball game up in the stands. They even had a picture. I mean, it didn't show stuff, but you could see what they were doing up there. From the looks of it, though, the baseball game was empty, practically empty. There wasn't anybody in the stands, so I guess they should have just let them go at it. But, you know, they could have put it up on the Jumbotron, and then we could all have enjoyed it. You know, the kids could have gotten a sex education from, you know, during the baseball game. You know, I think it's probably healthier to watch a baseball game after having sex than smoking a cigarette after having sex. I guess this gives new meaning to the 7th inning stretch. Well. Karen Walker, I thought I smelled gin and regret.
Oh, my Beverly Leslie, you're looking more and more like a woman every time I see you.
Thank you. Well, hello, fellow hunker-downers. Here's a secret I'm about to reveal that I have never told anybody. Not my preacher. I never told my sweet mama when she was alive. I never even wrote it down in a diary. Here goes. I am obsessed with that TV show, Dr. Pimple Popper. When she starts popping those pimples, this is what my face looks like. But I can't look away. I do like this. And then sometimes she'll say, now this might smell a little bad. I go like this. But the human body is amazing, but it's kind of gross. Well, you can't turn on the television or open a newspaper without something about Mr. Putin. He doesn't like gay people, doesn't want them in Russia. Then he's got the wonderful basketball player over there. He won't let her out. Make up your mind. You know, he's always acting so butch and, you know, strutting around. You know what that means, don't you? The lady doth protest too much. Time for you to come out of the closet, Putin. Miss Putin. We're on to you. Hey, fellow hunker-downers, it's Leslie Allen Jordan, report for duty. I've thought of this brand new project. I'm going to do a country western version of Ludacris, that song that says, okay, here it's going to sound like this. Boom, 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 move, bitch. Get out the way.
Oh, no, I don't think that's such a good idea, man. No. That's terrible, actually.
Oh.
You know, no disrespect.
No, I'm not going to do it now, I promise.
Don't do that.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Hey everybody, it's Leslie Allen Jordan reporting for duty. I was just talking to a friend of mine. We were comparing our sort of coming out stories. And I said that in high school, I would tell people that I had this secret, you know, and I would sit them down and say, listen, I have a secret, you know, and I would tell them I'm gay. And then they would look at me and go, yeah. And what's the secret? You're gay and you murdered somebody, or what is it? The secret? It's pretty obvious. So did you hear the one where the guy got the clown to deliver flowers to his wife? He wanted to make sure that it was a romantic gesture. Jester! And listen, why did the clown, what was the other one?
Why don't cannibals eat
clowns? Because they taste funny. Hey, my fellow Hunker Town, it's Leslie Jordan. I'm just so proud to be here with my dear friend Blanco Brown. Oh,
How y'all doing?
do it again, do it again.
In Nashville, earlier this month, we watched him at work on a new project.
The signs all say Tiny Terror Productions. Is that you?
No, it ought to be.
A music video.
Ain't no round around tonight, just
With the country duo Locash and Blanco Brown. It was a late and unexpected career turn.
When did you decide you wanted to make records?
I had a Sunday Instagram hymn singing where we would just sing these old hymns that I grew up with. And people started tuning in. And so somehow from that, we decided to make an album.
Tempted and tried, we off made to wonder.
It seems like you're having a lot of fun with this.
Oh my gosh. So unexpected just to happen at, in my 60s. And
yeah.
I'm a country music singer now. I love Nashville and the way that Nashville embraced me, and to be taken kind of serious.
Yeah.
And to have made, an album with Dolly Parton, Chris Stapleton, Brandi Carlile. That's something.
It sure was.
When the trumpets of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more.
The last moment we captured with Leslie Jordan, he sang for us with producer Danny Myrick.
When the roll is called up yonder.
A favorite hymn, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder.
I've been baptized 13 times just to make sure, so I'm going to be there.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Oh, no, I'm not a hustler, sorry.
Well, I'm not looking for a hustler. At least not tonight. What's your name?
Andrew?
Andrew. I want you to look at me, Andrew. That's right, take it all in. Don't become me, Andrew. Don't live your life in shame. Don't hide your light under a bushel in these clubs behind a glass of booze. You are worthy of so much more. Go home. Take a good look at yourself in the mirror and somehow learn to love what you see. Andrew.
Sir? Thank you.
You're very welcome.
the ride. Let it roll right off of your back to your backside and get electrified. Roll right into your hips, shake it off like a Polaroid pig and let it slide, slide, slip and slide. Kiss your grooves, bye bye.
Leslie Jordan's kindness and generosity shine.
I have a surprise.
In one of his final TV appearances, his legacy of love and laughter lives on.
We done good.
The season kicks off with a special Celebrity IOU next Monday on HGTV.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
It's Emmy award-winning star, the amazing Leslie Jordan.
Let it shine, let it shine. Cuando caliente el sol, aquí la playa.
Serenade.
Let it shine, let it shine.
I wet myself just a little bit.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it.
I'm not worthy. I mean, this is too much.
Awesome.
Shake it up and down like a seesaw, or bust a move with your meemaw. Ain't no right or wrong tonight, just slide.
You heard the girl. Now slide.
Leslie Jordan, one of the brightest lights ever witnessed. He was joyful, inclusive, inspiring, and his limitless energy was truly contagious. We are all so blessed to have had him on this planet. If only we had him longer.
Never does.
Come, they told me, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum.
Peace
They
on
told.
Well, shit, what are y'all doing? It's Leslie Allen Jordan. I'm going to sing a hymn. I know everybody said, oh, I wish he'd quit singing them hymns. Well, too bad. I'm going to sing hymns till the day they put me in the ground. I do enough funny stuff for you other people. If you don't want to hear me sing a hymn, get the fuck out of here. I was standing by the window on one cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mama away. Will this circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One more verse that we're going to do. I said to that undertaker, undertaker, please drive slow, for this lady you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken? Everybody by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, that was a good one. Yes, ma'am. Little rough, but it had heart. At a party with Tess Sanchez, who was head of the casting department at Fox, and I told a funny story, and she said, "Put that on your on the." On,
she said, "Post it."
Post it. She said, "Post it," and I thought like post-it, little post-it note. And so she said, she stepped back and said, "Are you not on Instagram?" I said, "I'm not quite sure what it is." And she goes, "Oh my gosh." And they signed me up, and within a week, I had about 20,000 followers just from, the little bit of notoriety I had.
So I saw this post of Leslie's that I thought was so funny, where he talks about the fact that he grew up in the South and he's always had a potty mouth, and that he had said, the S word. Okay, shit. I mean, come on. And who's it gonna, it's not hurting anyone. And that people were commenting on it, and he thought it was so funny, and that he remembered as a little kid hearing this limerick.
I was a little kid and a performer, even when I was little, and a boy in my school and a grade ahead of me taught me this limerick, and I didn't know what it meant, but I'll quote it for you. There once was a lady named Alice who tried to use dynamite as a phallus. They found her vagina in North Carolina, and her ass was somewhere near Dallas. But I didn't know what a vagina was. I still don't.
So I thought that was really funny, and so I reposted it, and then you say in the book that you woke up the next morning and you had 80,000 followers.
80,000. Quit laughing at my mama. But she ended up in the nut house, but it was the finest nut house in the whole country. We all went up to Rochester, Minnesota, and checked Mama in, and she had the finest a psychiatrist, and she became a medical marvel. Studies have been done on Miss Peggy Jordan's inability to open her eyes. Books written. That psychiatrist, he is very famous, Dr. Lee, sat me down and he said, "Mr. Jordan, it's psychosomatic." I said, "Well, no shit. I mean." He said, "But nonetheless, it is a mental breakdown. It is the mind telling the body, no more." He said, "We have a name for it. It is called hysterical blindness. The women in Cambodia who witnessed the atrocities of the killing fields, this is what happened to them." Well, I couldn't help it. I looked at her and I said, "Well, what the fuck did she see?" That's what a gay son can do to a sweet little Baptist woman. But anyway, y'all, I sat down after it was all over and I wrote a program about it called
You're a great dresser.
Well, I'm a homosexual. What can we... Someone asked, "Who's your stylist?" The other, I said, "Honey, I'm gay. Who's my stylist?" I fell out of the womb and landed in my mother's high heels. I mean, gay men don't need stylists.
How do you like to dress?
I like what's called a studied negligence. I learned that years ago. If I could keep a C average, I got these checks from the government because my dad had been killed on active duty in the Army when I was little. We won't get into that. But anyway, I went to the school called the Fashion, not the Fashion Institute. Anyway, I studied merchandising and I learned that term and I loved it. I studied negligence.
I love it.
Whatever that means.
Is there anything you won't wear?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff I won't wear. It's what I will wear, you know. It's got to be, you know, this is like this shirt I discovered from a company called Express. Now, it's very classic, but look, it's got darts.
Oh,
like for
nice.
Like girly stuff, which holds it in. But the problem is you gain weight. And it's also this fabric. Feel this fabric. It's like a stretchy cotton.
Ooh, I love that.
We were in Greenwood, Mississippi. It was like summer camp. They rented us an old southern plantation with a swimming pool. We had parties every night. All the kids, I didn't skinny dip, but there's enough ugliness in the world. But everybody skinny dipped. And we had, I can't tell you, it was summer camp.
Yeah.
You know? And I jumped up. I saw this movie for the first time at the Cast and Crew screening a couple of weeks ago. I jumped up and I said, this movie is going to win an Academy Award because this movie, this is an important film. I'm the biggest cheerleader for this film. This is my era.
When the storms of life surround me, when the skies turn gray, when my heart feels lost and lonely, and I'm sore afraid.
Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer.
But I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy riding on a...
Well, people wonder why I don't like wearing T-tops. I don't find that attractive. Some might, not me. And this T-shirt, I tucked it in because I don't know how to wear it any other way, because look, it just goes. It goes. I could wear it like a little mini dress maybe. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what I'll do. A grown man acting like this.